Hello guys, and welcome to the full tutorial to how to replace the watch battery on your Casio AQ-230. I'm going to show you how to replace the watch battery, how to do the AC reset, and also how to grease the watch gasket. And at the end I'm also going to show you how to adjust the bracelet on these Casio mesh bracelet style. This is going to be a slide-in system that is going to be very easy to adjust. For today's video, I'm going to use a lot of basic watchmaker tools that you can find, most of them inside the basic watchmaker toolkit that I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. And also this one in order to be able to grease your gasket at the end. I'm also going to leave a link in the description box below to the watch battery. So everything that you need is going to be in the description box below. The first tool that I'm going to use is going to be the back case opener. On these particular models, we have this very easy to open snap-off back. What I want to do is to insert my case knife, so the opening tool, right here and push it upwards, and that is going to open the watch up. What I would definitely recommend to do in the beginning when you replace watch batteries is to remove the, let's say, the back, the gasket, any watch parts, the screws, and put everything on the left side, and also try to put them in the exact same order that you remove them. This way it is going to be very easy to put them back in and remember the exact same way you remove them. As you can see right here, I have access to the watch battery, and here I want to tell you to always avoid to touch the coil, this part right here, with your instruments, with a pair of tweezers, because damaging that is actually going to permanently damage your watch. As you can see right here, this is where I have the watch gasket. I'm going to also remove it in order to be able to grease it. I'm going to place it right here, and I'm going to do that before closing the watch. Then here we have a small sticker that is placed on top of the watch battery cage, the metallic cage that holds the watch battery down. And here you can see that we have two things. First of all, it shows me that this particular watch battery is going to be placed with the minus upwards. That is going to be the opposite of what you would regularly find inside watches. So this watch battery is going to be placed the other way around. Secondly, we also need to do the AC reset. So after battery replacement, contact AC with minus using tweezers. So I'm going to use the metallic pair of tweezers for that after I have replaced the watch battery. In order to open the watch battery cage, so where we have the watch battery, I want to insert one tip of the metallic pair of tweezers right here and push it upwards, and that is going to open the watch battery cage for me, just like that. Now as you can see right here, this is how you'll be able to see the watch battery cage. I'm also going to show you from the side. So I'm going to place my instrument right here, and I'm going to push it outwards, and that is going to open the watch battery cage. As you can see right here, our watch battery has also this plastic on top of it, and it is in this exact position. So I'm going to remove it and place it in the exact same way at the end. So I'm going to first remove this, place it right here as I mentioned, and now I'm going to also remove the watch battery. As you can see right here, I'm going to use my non-metallic pair of tweezers, and that is because I'm actually going to reuse this exact watch battery. In case you are going to remove the old watch battery and throw it away, you can use the metallic pair of tweezers, but for maneuvering new watch batteries or the ones that I'm going to reuse, I'm going to maneuver it with a non-metallic pair of tweezers. This particular watch is going to operate with the AG6 watch battery type. As you can see here, we also have V373. This is going to be the number used by Varta. So usually watch batteries are going to have more numbers or abbreviations. For example, the 397 also has SR726SW. Then we also have the 377 by Renata that is also going to have AG4 or SR626SW. So what I would recommend is to read what you have on the back of the watch battery, so where we have the plus, and then order the exact same watch battery type. In case you are going to replace the watch battery on your Casio AQ-230, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below to the watch battery that you are going to need to pre-order along with all the tools. So make sure to pre-order everything in order to be able to do this battery replacement, let's say by the book. Now the next step is going to be to insert the new watch battery. In my case, as I mentioned, I'm going to reuse the same watch battery, and I'm going to place it right here, so where it was positioned initially, and also the same way it was positioned. So I have the plus side facing downwards and the minus facing upwards. Before closing the watch battery cage, I'm also going to add this small plastic protection that was put on top. I would definitely recommend not to remove the sticker that you have right here on top of your watch battery, because you are going to maybe lose it, maybe it is going to be loose, maybe you are going to forget it to put it back in, and the next person that is going to do the AC reset is going to forget about that AC reset, and you might have an error. Also, the glue is going to, let's say, go bad, and you won't be able to put it the exact same way, so you will be able to open any watch battery cage even though the sticker is on. The maximum that I would recommend to do is to maybe just peel a little bit from the top, so where we have the watch battery cage, let's say, deployment system, and then you are going to be able to just push it back in. In order to close the watch battery cage, I'm going to push it back in. I'm going to hear and feel a small click, and that is going to be a good indication that the watch battery cage is now closed. The next step is going to be to do the AC reset, and what I'm going to use is going to be the metallic pair of tweezers, and I'm going to read everything that is written on this metallic plate that I find on the back. So as you can see, I have here AC written and a small arrow to the exact place where I need to insert my pair of tweezers. And then I have here the minus and a circle where I need to, let's say, put the other tip of the pair of tweezers. So I'm going to go like this, touch both at the same time, and then I'm going to pause for around 3 to 5 seconds. Then I'm going to flip the watch around and make sure that the digital time has reset to 12 o'clock. That is going to be a good indication to all Casio G-Shock watches, even other digital watches from other brands, that the AC reset was done properly. In case the watch did not reset, this means that the AC reset did not work, and I would definitely recommend to, let's say, try once again to do the AC reset. Now that I have replaced the watch battery, I have done the AC reset, I'm also going to grease the watch gasket, and what I want to do is to pick it up. Also, make sure to clean it before doing this. This particular watch gasket is already cleaned and greased, but I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So I'm going to put it in, rotate a little, and voila, it is going to be shiny, and that is going to be a good indication that the grease is now on. Now I'm going to pick it up and put it back inside its groove, so we have a designated place for the watch gasket, and I want to make sure that it goes inside perfectly. This is going to ensure the water resistance, so it is going to help maintain that water resistance when it comes to your watch, especially if you are using, let's say, a diver's watch. So screw down back or even Casio G-Shock watches that provide you with that water resistance to go inside water with. So if done correctly, the battery replacement by yourself can be, let's say, successful, and you are going to preserve that water resistance as long as you follow all of these steps. Now, in order to put back the back of the watch, I'm going to place it in the exact same order, and I'm going to first insert these two pieces right here, and then I'm going to snap it in just like that, and voila, I have replaced the watch battery. The last thing that I wanted to show you when it comes to your Casio AQ-230 is how to adjust the bracelet. So here we have a sliding system, and you are going to use your spring bar removal tool. Once again, you are going to find it inside the basic watchmaker toolkit. I'm going to insert this end right here. Do not use this other end because you are going to most likely bend it or break it. This is going to be a lot stronger. So I'm going to insert it, push it upwards. It is going to be open now, and now I can easily slide it up and down. Once I have the correct measurement that I want, I can push it in, or in case that is going to be too hard, I'm going to actually use the tool once again, and this time I'm going to push it the other way around. I'm going to hear a small snap. Make sure that it is not sliding up and down, and that this part right here is touching the buckle, let's say, or this metallic piece right here, and that is going to be a good indication that you have done that correctly. So guys, this was the, let's say, full guide that I had for you today. I'm also going to post a video, so the full guide on how to use all the functions and features of your Casio AQ-230. So make sure to check it out. We are going to learn how to use the digital time, the analog time, how to maybe synchronize them, how to use it as a GMT. So basically everything that this particular watch model has, because if you are not familiar with this type of watch, most likely you are going to think that it is not working because you won't be able to use certain features. I'm also going to show you how to replace the watch bracelet in case that is something that you are interested in. Maybe you want to put it on a leather strap or a NATO strap, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So guys, in case you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, it really means a lot. Also, make sure to check out our website, vintageradar.com, because we have thousands of vintage watches for sale, link in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next video.